of a dirty man, and his clinging wife doesn't understand. His son is working for the Daily Mail. It's a steady job, but he wants to be a paperback writer. Paperback writer.
When Californian Chris Beatty founded National Novel Writing Month in 1999, he thought it was a one-time event. That November, he began a competition with 20 of his friends, which transformed into a worldwide writing phenomenon. What was their goal? To write a 50,000-word novel in 30 days. And the prize? The knowledge that they were winners, of course.
I kind of thought we would write really, really horrible novels that we would then be able to at least tell people at parties that we had written novels.
But after experiencing that whirlwind November, Beatty decided to launch a website for the organization to recruit more participants.
And that second year it grew to 140 people, and I thought, wow, this is amazing. It's obviously, we've peaked, it's all downhill from here. And then that third year is kind of the year when NaNoWriMo exploded, and that was when we jumped to 5,000 people and had our first articles in newspapers, and that was really, I think, the first year that I saw this thing is on the grow.
During 2007, 101,510 people participated in NaNoWriMo, or Nano, as some writers affectionately call it. 15,333 of those reached 50,000 words or more, which constitutes winning. Some writers have even had their Nano novels published, like author James R. Strickland, who discovered NaNoWriMo in 2002.
I read about it in a post in someone's weblog, actually. He said he was doing Nano this year. I'm like, what are you talking about? So I looked it up, and he had the link, so I clicked on it and followed it to the website. I was like, that sounds like fun.
2 years later, Strickland wrote his first published novel, Looking Glass, which began as a NaNoWriMo effort. Author Terrell Cartwright has also achieved publication with her book, A Sensible Match, which took life during her first NaNoWriMo in 2002. Her novel comes out December 30th. Throughout her years of participation in NaNoWriMo, she has enjoyed Beatty's encouraging weekly emails.
Inspirational emails they send that Chris does, and he's had guest writers this year, and they've really helped.
Beatty said he, too, found writing those emails satisfying. And so you've written a book, you've created a podcast, you've managed the NaNoWriMo website and founded the phenomenon, and probably other behind-the-scenes tasks that I've not even thought of. What's your favorite part of NaNoWriMo?
I think the favorite work things are really kind of the feeling of writing things that sort of help people continue with their books. So this year I took a year off from it, but typically I write pep talks at the start of each week of NaNoWriMo and kind of talk about the various phases and what to expect and kind of encourage people, and I really, really like that feeling of being able to sort of write what I wish somebody would tell me, at that moment, and kind of send those out to tens of thousands of novelists who may be, ready to give up on their books or throw their laptops out the window or light the whole thing on fire.
Groups of Nano participants meet around the world at local events during November to up their word counts and socialize with other writers. Participants, also called WriMos, come in all shapes and sizes. Some are younger than 12 and participate in the Young Writers Program, which allows its WriMos to set their own word count goal. Some WriMos become more than friends, like UT history student Jonathan Roberts, who partnered with his girlfriend Alyssa Yeats.
In 2005, we started writing, and then because of that, started dating, and then wrote together in 2006 and 2007. Because we were writing together, we were alone a lot. We just ended up talking a lot. We started dating during NaNoWriMo.
Nano events are optional, and some writers decide to have their own Nano month instead of during their hectic Novembers. There are numerous Nano spin-offs, including NaNoJewelmo, NaNoWriMo in July, NaNoAugmo, NaNoWriMo in August, NaNoEdmo, National Novel Editing Month, and NabloPomo, National Blog Posting Month. Though she prefers not to attend Nano events, UT English junior Lindsay Carmichael enjoys participating in NaNoWriMo during November because of the camaraderie.
I really think it's better to do it on November if you have the time, because then you get this huge support group of writers who are doing the exact same crazy thing that you are. And so when you try to tell your friends and family, yeah, I'm writing a novel, it's not quite a big scary thing.
NaNoWriMo events often include a kickoff party on Halloween night and a TGIO party, which stands for Thank God It's Over. But throughout the month, there are other meetings which can help increase a writer's word count. Strickland has participated in some of these in Colorado.
Yeah, usually we'd get together at Panera and have basically a write-in, which is we all bring our laptops and talk about what we're working on, and then we have a few timed writings. So it's like, okay, we're going to write for 15 minutes, go. And then all the conversation stops and we're typing away madly, and then it stops and we socialize some more and then have another write-in.
For many writers, Nano is a way to accomplish their dreams.
I love that about NaNoWriMo. It gave me a prepackaged goal with a deadline, and oh my gosh, it was awesome.
Anybody that wants to be a writer, I think you do it, just because it makes you realize how easy it actually is to write a book.
By the end of November, it doesn't seem like much fun anymore, but we keep coming back to it, so apparently it is.
I think that everybody has a novel in them, that there are a lot of people that talk about being a writer. This is one way that you can get the book done, because most writers just dream about it, they don't do it. This is one of the best ways to actually fulfill your dream, and what I'd like people to know is that they can do it too.
I really do believe that novel writing is for everybody. I think, if you love books, you should write one. In fact, you should write a lot of them. That I think it's just a great hobby, and it really doesn't have to be something that you want to make your living at. It can be something that you do 1 month out of the year. It can be, just something that you do to kind of entertain yourself.
This is Joanna Arnold for Texas Podcast.